Hi, this is Matt with AppliancePartsPros.com. Today we'll be showing you how to repair your appliance. Remember, anytime you work on an appliance, make sure it's unplugged or the circuit breakers are off so there's no chance of electrocution. In this video we're going to show you how to change out the Frigidaire Range Top Burner Orifice. It's going to be a very easy repair and should only take a few minutes to show you how to do it. If you already have one of these, great. If not, you can click on the link below or get it at AppliancePartsPros.com. When you open up the package, you're going to get the new Top Burner Orifice. The top burner orifice is what controls the gas to the burner. The main reason you'll be changing it out is if it's lost or damaged and the burner isn't burning properly. In order to get to the part, we have to lift the top of the range up. First thing we're going to do is take off the grates and the burners. All you have to do is carefully lift them up and set them aside. Now that we have everything off the top, we can use our 1/4-inch nut driver to remove the screws that hold the igniter and orifice assemblies to the range top. When you're taking the screws off the igniter and orifice assembly, you want to be careful when you're taking the screws out. You want to make sure you put some penetrating oil on them if they're tight and work it out very slowly. Take your time, let it soak in. Even if you have to let it sit a couple hours, you want to let that penetrating oil sink in there. If you break one of the heads off the screws, you may not be able to drill the hole out to get another screw in there, and you'll have to replace the igniter and orifice assembly. Now that we have all the screws out, we're going to take the top off. There's a locking tab about 4 inches in from each side. We're going to carefully stick a putty knife in between the cooktop and the control panel and press it in, then lift up on the top to release it. Once you have this side done, you want to hold it up so it doesn't snap back down. Then we can go and release the other side. Once you have that side released, you can lift up on the cooktop assembly and carefully pull it off and set it aside. Now that we have the top off, we have access to the top burner orifices. On this one, it's for the 9.5K burner, which is the medium. And on this range, they're both on the left-hand side. We're going to use a 7mm socket with a ratchet and an extension to take them out. When you're taking these out, you want to make sure you get underneath it and hold on to the whole assembly. You don't want to twist this, otherwise you'll kink the tubing. And you also want to get your hand underneath it so you don't drop the orifice as you're taking it out. Once you have the orifice out, you can pull it out of the range. Here's the old top burner orifice next to the new one. If you already have one of these, great. If not, you can get it at AppliancePartsPros.com. To put the new top burner orifice in, we're just going to put it into the socket and then guide it down into here. And you can put your finger down there to hold it so you don't drop it and lose it. You want to get it all the way down and line it up with the threads. Once you have it in place, you can just use the 7mm socket with the ratchet to tighten it down. Now that we have the orifice tightened down, we can put the cooktop back on. We're just going to carefully line it up and lower it down into position so that the orifice assemblies come out through the openings. Once you have it lined up, we can snap it in place and then put the screws in. We can put the screws in with the 1/4-inch nut driver. If you get an igniter and an orifice assembly that isn't lined up, you can just grab it with the pliers very lightly and lift it up into place so we can put the screws in. Now we can put the burners and the caps on. For the burners, you just have to make sure that this opening right here is lined up with the igniter, and then you can rotate it over and set it down. Once you have it in place, you can set the cap on and do the other 3. They're all done the same way. Now that we have the burners on, we can put the grates back on. Once you have all the grates back on, we can plug the range back in and take it for a spin. Thanks for joining us for another successful repair brought to you by AppliancePartsPros.com. Check out our other repair videos on our site, Facebook, and YouTube.